So how can you splurge and still lose weight? Well, let's keep this simple. First of all, we need to start with reality. Reality is if you eat something, you have to burn it or you wear it. So we need this energy balance. Can a splurge fit into that? Yes, it can. Now, definition of a splurge is a large or excessive amount of something. Do you want a large or excessive amount of something? Well, occasionally you probably do, right? So here's how I want you to look at this to make this happen and make it a reality. First, if you're going to live in fantasy land, it's not going to work for you. Reality is, who gets to eat whatever they want? Only one person gets to eat whatever they want. Somebody at a healthy weight. Okay, that's who gets to eat whatever they want. Now, if you're over here and you're not at a healthy weight and you eat whatever you want, you have a problem. Okay, now you may not want to address it or believe it, or that's fine. You can live that way. But if you're wanting to be at a healthy place, you've got to look at it the correct way. Splurge like the person you want to be. I was having lunch with a gentleman, and he was wanting to know, what do I need to do? He weighed like 230. He wanted to weigh 180. And after we talked for a few minutes, it was like a light went off, and he said, Trainer Joe, I think I'm getting what you're saying. He said, you're not telling me that I can't splurge. You're just telling me that I need to learn how to splurge for 180 instead of 230, right? And that's all you need to learn how to do. Went into Cracker Barrel one time, and a friend of mine came up to me, and he saw me there. He was surprised that Trainer Joe was eating at Cracker Barrel. He said, Trainer Joe, you eat here at Cracker Barrel? He said, what do you get? And I thought about it for a minute, and I was kind of hungry, and there was a line, so I was wanting to answer. But anyway, I said, I get whatever I want. Now, that's mostly true, but I can see where somebody say, well, you don't get whatever you want. Don't you want pancakes? I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm feeding me, right? Who am I feeding? So in my mind, when I go to Cracker Barrel, I'm feeding Trainer Joe. I'm not feeding Hulk Hogan. I'm not feeding a linebacker on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not feeding a sumo wrestler. Okay? And when I splurge, I'm not splurging for Hulk Hogan or a sumo wrestler. I'm splurging for me. The problem we have so often is we think of a splurge, I'm going to act like somebody else. Well, then that's who you're going to become. Somebody else. You're going to become that person you're eating for. Don't eat for them anymore. I splurge, but if every day you're having pancakes for breakfast, you need to step back and realize you're splurging probably every day. So if you get to where you're living in a reasonable manner, then a splurge is different than if you're always splurging. So step back, let's learn how to eat for the right body, then an occasional overdoing it is not going to be a problem. Enjoy your splurges. I'm Trainer Joe. Train your brain and transform your body.